So I at the moment, I'm so caught up in this. Yeah, we just young, dumb, and broke. Where's everyone? Where's everyone? Let's continue, please. Young, young. 20. Why are there only 20 people? Young, young, young. Oh, high school. I'll start at 30. I'll start at 30. Young, dumb, broke, high school kid. Young, dumb, broke, high school kids. 25, 26. I'll start at 30. Where's everyone now? Good.
My bro, please can you talk more about the confirmation entry we should take?
Sorry, what did
Like
you say?
what can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Or I said, please can you talk more on the confirmation? Like what do you see before you take a confirmation entry? That kind of level. So no.
Should I skip the rest of the
No,
classes?
no, don't. No. Don't.
You can watch
I'm
the
just like,
live video I sent, the live analysis that I did with my inner circle. I sent it to the section. Please check. You see the confirmation there. It's there. So whoever needs to know what the confirmation is on a trade is there. All right. You guys can check it out. I told you guys earlier to check out the live analysis video that I did this morning. Check it there. You see the confirmation. Okay. Okay, Chief. Okay, my chief. Can you hear?
yeah, I can hear you. It's just I've seen that already and I don't exactly like it's not clear. That's why I'm saying like when you have the time, just like reiterate on that again. That's just it. All right.
Still in liquidity.
I
It's too early
I
for
thought
for this.
we are discussing about liquidity. Can we discuss liquidity?
My bro wants to stack. Oh, good. See, please, you guys should relax. See, listen. This is a class, okay? You cannot jump from 100 level to 400 level. It does not work like that, okay? Despite the fact that the confirmation is a very simple thing, I still do not want to rush the process. A lot of you want to know what is the confirmation and all that. We are talking about liquidity. This is a learning ground. Okay, if you want to talk about confirmation and all that, you can go to the inner circle. They are all there. Those people, they are just for signals. They are just taking signals, and that's all. Nobody knows what structural liquidity. Nobody knows. They don't just give them signal. Just tell us where the entry is at, and then they will enter. So please don't be offended. Just relax a bit, okay? I know we all want to make money, definitely, but please relax. All right, let's not rush the process, please. Let's trust the process, okay?
Yo, boss, I beg, I get one question, please, based on this chat I'm seeing on my screen.
Yeah. What's your question?
I don't know if we are seeing the same thing here, but I can see one chart where the ISI is labeled and then followed
Thank
by
you.
the
Thank you. That's why this chart is here. Okay. I want to show something. Okay, because I was talking about structural liquidity, and I mentioned that the structural liquidity is what? Is the ISI before the protected I, right? That's what I mentioned. I mentioned that the ISI, yes, the ISI before the protected I is known as the structural liquidity. So now, someone sent this chart to me, one of a very good friend of mine. He sent this chart to me and showed me this. He was expecting that, okay, price is going to take out this liquidity and then tap into this place. But mind you, you need to know that this is your structural liquidity. So you don't get like lost or something. So imagine he had not done this. Imagine he had done this. Maybe he was anticipating that, okay, price will take this out and then tap into here and all that. This is still correct. This is very, very correct. But please, I want you guys to know that this is always your structural liquidity. So in case you want to mark out your liquidity, this is where you mark out, because this is the ISI before this. This is also a liquidity pool. Yes, it's going to take this out, but know that this is always your structural liquidity. No matter how good the chart is, this is a very good chart, definitely 100% good. But you don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to make silly little mistakes that will cost you your capital. Because you can send this chart out to someone and they'll just be like, so this is your liquidity. Then they'll just be like, okay, that means price might just tap into this place and start selling off once price has taken out liquidity. No, you want to be sure that, okay, yeah, you have marked out your structural liquidity, which is here, this line here. Then price taps into your POI and then sells off. So this is a pretty good chart. Okay. Then I told him to like correct it to put his structural liquidity at the correct place, which he did, which he marked out here. So you can see this I should be. This I should be all the time, all of the time. This is I should be. So this is the 100% correct analysis. So this is Euro GBP. This is a trade that I will send out normally because I have my super liquidity here. I have this and I have this structural liquidity. So this is a valid trade for me. So in case you want to take trade on currency pair, you can like check your Euro GBP 15 minutes time frame. There you can like maybe set your limit. Okay, so that's where confirmation comes in, which I'm going to teach later. It's there in the in the session breakdown. I'm going to teach you what to look out for in your entry. For now, you can just stick to your set limits and all that. But if you already know, if you're already in my inner circle, some of you are there already, so you can just use your confirmation. So please just calm down. We'll get there. I don't want to like skip the process. We'll get there. Your confirmation is just within your POI, just here. So once you have your setup on the 15, 30, 1 hour time frame and price gets to your POI, just go to your 5 minutes time frame and look out for your your candlestick formation pattern, and that is it. And you are in the trade. But I won't be explaining that now till we get there. So we'll all do it together. All right, guys. So where are we? Where are we? Let me see. Let's go back to the charts. Let's go back to it. Mind you, some of you are here on scholarship. Hope you know that some people are here on scholarship. Forgive me, please. Forgive me, please. Oh my goodness. Some people here are here on scholarship, and it's those people that those God. What a calm down. Oh, man, I love this class. Like, I love this class. So right. Forgive me. Forgive me, guys. But I say, the comments are killing me. I said, see, let me just close this chat before I die. Oh my god. Oh my god. The comment section is killing me, guys. Ah, okay, back to business, okay? Back to business. So, like I said, this right here, this break right here. Let me put it here. Is your structural liquidity. Now, mind you guys, there are two types of setups. I've only taught you guys this thing, type 1 setup, because I only trust type 1 setups. Type 1 setups are always more valid for me. They're always more A+. You get type 1 setups are always more of A+. Unlike B setups. B setups usually have just one break, right? Because that stuff I showed you guys, that's a B setup. That's a B setup, but it doesn't mean it to play out. It's still valid, but it's a B setup. Okay. when you have something like this, when you have this sweep of liquidity, we have this, right? Then we have something like this. This is a B plus setup. Doesn't mean it's not going to play out. It's most definitely going to play out, but I'm more confident when I have two breaks. Okay, this is a B setup, a B plus setup, just like what I showed you guys earlier. This is a B plus setup. So price only has one break here, so you can see that the break is just one. This is just one break, right? So what's price going to do? Price is going to go back here and then sell off, right? But it works, so it works. But I prefer the two breaks. I prefer the two breaks. The two breaks are more stronger. It shows that okay, price is already breaking structure to the downside. That's giving you the first. Sorry, that's giving you the first break. That's giving you the second break. So you know that okay, yes, this price is actually bearish. It's going to downside. Okay, so this is the type 1. Sorry, this is the type 2 setup. The type 2. Some of you already know this. You guys write out a lot on your charts. This is a type 2. Let's put it as B plus setup. Where is plus? Okay, B plus setup, right? This is a B plus setup. Then we have our type 1, which is sweep of liquidity, right? We have transactional liquidity. This first break here is your transactional liquidity, right? And what is transactional liquidity? What does it do? It's used for correction. So now that transactional liquidity will give you a correction, which is the structural liquidity, right? This structural liquidity gives you a second break, right? After the second break, you know that structural liquidity is used for continuation. So that structural liquidity needs to be taken out, and then price will go back in here and then sell off, right? So me, I believe more in this setup here. This is more of a plus setup. So this is type 1, and I'm going to name it type, type 1 setup A plus. Once I see this, I'm risking good on this. I'm risking good on this. What is this? Okay, A plus. This is a plus setup. Right? Which we have here on V75. Now, this is the chart. This is V75. Let's take this out. Please note that down, your A plus setup, your B plus setup. Now, this is V75. What is V75 trying to do? This is a top-down analysis. This is the daily time frame. You can see that V75 has been selling all the way from here, from this. It has been selling, and it's trying to come and take out this structural liquidity here. Price is trying to take out the structural liquidity. That's what it's trying to do. So we know that here we have a sweep of liquidity here, right? Or let's use the buy. Let's use the buy first. Let's use this buy. We have a sweep of liquidity here, right? That's the number 1 rule. Remember, the number 1 rule states that there must always be a sweep of liquidity before price continues to its destination. So price did this. Price gave us a transactional liquidity here, which is this break here. Price gave us a transactional liquidity. And remember, what is transactional liquidity used for? Oh, my dad. Sorry, 1 minute. Hello?
It's for correction.
Hi, sir. What about? Yes, sir. How you doing? Oh, okay, okay. No, no, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very fine. She's very fine, sir. Yeah. I'm back, guys. I'm so sorry. My dad called, so sorry. Let's say that this was a tough for me. Which baby? Ah. And they don't cast me, oh, they don't cast me for you. Oh. Ah, don't die. Ah, isn't that a babe? She's very fine. Jesus. Jesus. Now normal BF now, normal baby female. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. I bet let's continue. Let's continue. Aproko Nation. All right, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. So we have this as our structural liquidity, right? I mean, sorry, as our transactional liquidity, right? Then transactional liquidity is used for what? Correction. So you see price has corrected here. Price corrected here, giving us a what? A structural liquidity. Now, structural liquidity is for what? It's for continuation. Now, you see price has done this, right? Look at this bullish move. So what's price expected to do? Price is expected to come back here, take out the structural liquidity, and then continue buying, right? Price is supposed to continue buying. Now, there are instances whereby you guys see something like this, right? You guys see this structural liquidity here that's yet to be tapped into, right? That's yet to tap into. Let's put this line here. Structural liquidity here. The price is supposed to come here, right? And tap into this POI and then buy. Then continue buying. So this then becomes our strong low. Remember, the lowest low before the protected low is known as what? The structural liquidity, right? Why the ISI before the protected I becomes our what? Our structural liquidity. So now we have two scenarios here. And there are instances whereby you guys see charts like this. You guys see a setup for sell, a setup for buy, right? Now, let me show you guys something. This is our structural liquidity. This is our transactional liquidity. So there are instances whereby you guys will have a trade like this. Let's assume this sell has been tapped into. Let's assume this sell already tapped into this place, right? And then it's supposed to do a sell off, and it kept selling and selling and selling. Then you guys see a buy here. Then naturally, your instinct will be that, okay, price has gotten to this POI for a buy. It's supposed to do what? Retest this place and then buys off, right? But what happens? Price will do something like this. Price will do this, taps into this place, do something like this, and then continues to the downside. Do you guys see this happen often? Because I always see it most of the time. Have you guys seen it? If you've seen it happen before, you guys can comment yes. Okay, now why this happens is because over time I've realized that, okay, this happens because now this has already started a sell trend. It happened one time on a V25. We took a sell all the way from here down to a buy POI. But they were expecting a buy, it did this and it went down. It has happened many times because now this buy would not be strong to hold the sell because this sell now this POI has already started a sell trend. So it's going to keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. Okay, that's why I said today I'm going to advise you guys that whenever you see something like this, ensure that you don't take this buy, whether it holds or not. Do not take it to avoid blowing up your account, to avoid losing capital. Once you're in this sell, hold that sell till it hits TP. If it hits TP here, you get out of it. Please, what's your question? Write it in the chat box. I will answer you. If it hits TP here, you get out of your trade. So don't be saying that, okay, once price has gotten here, you have taken the sell. Now you want to take the buy. Trust me, that buy might not hold. The chances of that buy holding is like 2%. Let's just say 20%, because it's very, very low. What if we get a confirmation entry for the buy? Bro, we had a confirmation entry on that V25 buy. I mean, yes, V25 buy. Yeah, the one I did $20 to 400. I think that was last week. Yeah, last week, early last week or 2 weeks ago, weekend. We had a sell. We took the sell all the way to this POI here. Then we saw a confirmation for the buy. Yeah, I saw the confirmation and I start. Bro, the buy went like this. The buy went all the way to this place and then it sold off. And I mentioned in the group. I was like, wait, let me show you guys something. Let me read it out because I knew I sent it. Wait, might not hold. I remember that some of you guys took that sell. Some of you guys took it. Anyway, I can't find it, but it's in the group. So I told you guys that okay, we have hit TP, we have hit the full TP. So guys, we have a buy here, and we are waiting for confirmation. But we need to be careful because this has already started a sell trend. So price might not hold. This buy might not hold. So what did I do? I closed all my positions. Then I waited to see if we'll get a confirmation for the buy. I saw the buy confirmation, but I did not risk as high as I used to risk because I wasn't so sure of that buy because of this sell trend. Then the thing sold off. It sold off down to like, if I had held that trade, if I had held that trade, that V20, I don't know if I can check for it. If I had held that V25 sell, I would have been up $4,000 because it sold off massively. Let me show you guys the daily candle. It sold off massively on V25. Look at this, was the sell. This was the sell. Yes, confirm. This was the sell. Yeah, I think our entry for that sell was somewhere around here. Then the thing sold off all the way from here to like here. So I would have been up at least to $2,000 at least from that 20K, from that $20. Look at the sell-off. Look how deep it went. Okay, so let me even see if I can check if the setup was there. I'll show you the difference between when I took out my profits and where price went to. I'll show you guys. Okay, I think the setup is around here. Perfect. Now let me go to the 5 minutes time frame because that was where we saw our confirmation. Let me show you guys. That's why the top-down analysis is always key. Because I later went to the daily time frame before I had to check to see what happened. So this was it. I think, was this it? Where did the sell-off happen? Okay. The sell-off happened somewhere around here. Okay, this was the sell-off. This was the sell-off. Okay, I've seen it. So we are anticipating a buy from here. We are anticipating a buy from here, right? But you see that the buy did not hold. The buy did not hold. This was the sell. I think this was the sell. Yeah, this was the sell. I think I sold from here. This was where I sold from. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
This was where I sold from, around here. Then I left somewhere around here. This was quick $20 to 400. This was a quick $20 to 400. Then because I was anticipating a buy from here, that if this buy would hold. So look at what price did. Price tapped into it. This was the confirmation for the buy. This was the confirmation for the buy. I saw that, okay, price has rejected from here. Then I took the buy. This was the confirmation for the buy. This candlestick here. Then I was already up like, let's say, $30. The target was here. But look at what price did. Price did this and just kept tanking. See, it kept tanking. Can see. Kept tanking. See how deep it tanked to. It tanked all the way. Yeah. So you guys can see that's what happens. That's what happens when we are anticipating a sell and a buy. So we'll be like, okay, this wants to buy to sell or sell to buy, all this kind of stuff, but it doesn't really work like that. So if you are taking a sell, you need to ride it till it gets to the buy POI and then leave at the buy POI. Or you just take like 80%, then you can leave the rest because it's most likely going to continue to the downside. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. Okay, guys. So I think that should be what we have on liquidity. Let me see. And inducement. Now, thank you. Inducement. Now, if there's no structural liquidity, let's do this. There needs to be a structural liquidity here, right? For price to come and take out, then continue. But if there's no structural liquidity, this is what happens. Most time you guys will see something happen like it. Right? Then price might just come, take this out. This then becomes your structural liquidity. Price might just take this out, right? And then sell off from there. Price might just take this out, take this I out, and sells off. That's what we call expansion. This is your expansion. This is your expansion. This move right here. Price will take this I, this protected I out, and then expands to the downside or upside because there's no structural liquidity. So this then becomes the structural liquidity. This then becomes the money that the big market makers will now use to sell to the downside or to the upside to buy. So that's what happens. But I just want you guys to stick with the transactional liquidity, the structural liquidity. So please, if you have questions, we have 9 minutes. Just ask your questions. I'll be answering them one by one. I will be answering your questions one by one. Yeah, there was a trade this morning. What if price gets to the buy? Yes, it will hold. If price gets to this buy POI, it's supposed to be to hold. I was only saying that if price had already gotten to this sell POI and I started selling off like this, the way it's selling, and it gets to this buy POI, it's most likely not going to hold. But since price has not tapped into this sell POI yet and is already coming down here, that means this buy should hold. Okay, that means this buy should hold. All right, this buy should hold. There's a V10S. I don't know if it has reached our POI yet, but on a daily time frame. Okay, price has approached our POI on this V10S. But now this is the daily time frame. I personally want to enter this trade now. Do you use candlestick for your confirmation entry? And if so, what kind of candlestick? That's what I'll teach later. But yes, I use candlestick for my confirmation. Your candlestick formation is very important when taking just entries. Okay, that will give you a confirmation. We have I focus mostly on the shooting star, morning star, evening star. Okay, shooting star, morning star, evening star, armor, pin bar, bearish engulfing candle, but not so much, or bullish engulfing candle, but not so much. I prefer it being 3 candlestick formation than just 2. Should the entry be on low time frame like 15 minutes? The entry is always on the 5 minutes time frame. The entry is always on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay. So those people asking about entry, confirmation, you can ask your questions now. The entry is always on the 5 minutes time frame. You can see that price has taken out this structural liquidity here. Price has taken out the structural liquidity, but not yet completely. Not completely yet. So it's within this. Now, before your entry, mind you, before your entry, it's not this one that I've told you guys, 5 minutes confirmation. You now go and start looking for 5 minutes confirmation. There are things that lead to that. There are requirements that needs to be met before that. You need to have a supply or demand zone within that your confirmation zone before you can take your confirmation entry. Okay, guys. So that's why I say I can't just start explaining this for you guys now. Let the class come. We'll focus full time on that. Okay, I'll teach you everything. Like, this is what I do basically every day. I do nothing else. This is what I do. Same thing over and over again. You can see prices are already approaching this POI. But now this is the daily time frame. If you go on the 4-hour time frame, you will still see a setup there. That's when you, maybe if you see a sell setup, that's when you now take the sell. See, it has taken out this liquidity. But I still feel it needs to go deeper inside here because there's this fair value gap here that price needs to fill. I feel price might just even come to this fair value gap and start selling off. Price might just come to this fair value gap, yeah, and start selling off. Can we check for the analysis on 15 minutes time frame? What analysis, please? What if the buy is not with the trend? If the buy is not with the trend, now let's look at this. This is a sell trend. On V, what do you call this? This is a sell trend. It was ranging around here. This stuff was ranging around here. This V75 has been ranging within a particular price before it expanded to the upside. It has been ranging within here. So it has broken out from here. So this buy should hold because this is a breakout to the upside, meaning that, okay, price is ready to continue buying. Now it has broken out. So what does it need to do? It needs to retest, and then continues buying. So that's what I feel personally. I feel that's what should happen. That's what should happen. But the link in the chat group has expired. Can you resend, sir? The link in the chat group. Yes, I had to like delete that link. So I don't want people joining in the second link I created for the general stuff. So people don't have access to my knowledge. Okay. So if you are not in the public, in the opened group where I drop the signal setups, the profit results and all that, you can send me a DM. I will add you manually. Okay. So that looks like power. Yeah, that looks like the power of 3. Your accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Yeah. Confirm. You sabi. Please, sir, can we have the link to the inner circle? Why should you have the link to the inner circle, please? What's your reason, please? Like, why? It can't be like say on a pull jazz for math because I don't understand. Come. Eli, I've been a Sweli. What's your name? Come. I don't understand you. Sack, I have the link to the, I mean, I will just crack, take link to the NASA. On a get mind though. Swelly. I don't suffer. Voila. God help me. I know kill me for this. See, if I die before my time and I kill me. All these scholarship kids now, then they do the most. Y'all are doing the most. Yeah, baby, I can't hear you. What's up? Just busy, no. Nah, not really. All right, take care. Love you.
Ah.
Come, don't go and love. Oh. This one a demo love. I pity on her. If you like, you never make $1,000 every day on top for it. You won't go love. I pity you. I pity you. Oh, all right, all right. So I think that should be all, guys. We are out of time. I hope you guys learned something. I'm gonna give you guys an assignment. I don't know which assignment. I don't even I don't know which assignment I won't give one myself. Shall you guys go and mark out? Yes, go and mark out structurally. See, go on your chart, write it out. I want to see it. Structural liquidity, transactional liquidity. I want to know that you guys have understood structural, and transactional. Mark it out. Let me see, please. Mark it out. Yes. So you guys are welcome. You are welcome for the session. You are welcome. You are welcome. More to come. More to come. At least 2024, we should be making at least $100,000 in trade now. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's what I want you guys to be on.